So now we look at the issues that are likely to be addressed by incoming artificial intelligence regulations. So first of all, it can look at processing of confidential information. So this mainly looks at ensuring that the processing of sensitive data doesn't breach data protection laws. At the moment, the data protection laws, they're applicable almost to every country. But now, how can we ensure that confidential information doesn't get, or sensitive data doesn't get to be breached? That's another part of regulation that is in the making to ensure that sensitive data doesn't breach data protection laws. Then we also look at the sources of outputs. It has to be mandatory for tools like ChatGPT to provide sources used to generate answers, thereby reducing the risk of spreading misinformation. Right now, you can go to ChatGPT, you ask it any question, but it doesn't give you references. How then would you know whether whatever it is that it is telling you is authentic? You don't know the kind of data sets that it used to come up with that particular outcome. You don't even know how it developed. You just know it's a large language model, but you don't really know what kind of algorithms or what kind of instructions were given to that particular model or language for it to produce this output. And you can't even go on your own to search probably and confirm that the information that you got from ChatGPT is true. So we need to understand, as it is being said, that where exactly did this probably model or this solution come from? ChatGPT should be able to tell the source so that you can verify for yourself before you make a decision or you use the outcome that is produced by that model. And then we also, it might actually look also at unmoderated content. This is about clearing safeguards to tackle issues to do with protecting vulnerable users, e.g. exposing children to inappropriate language and adult topics. At the moment, right now, your kid can just take a phone and they can just go to ChatGPT, they can search anything. Who knows what it is that they're going to get? These AI languages, some of them, they provide information that is too much. Or I can say it's the adult topics, some of them, they can actually destroy their lives while they're still young. So regulations, they will likely look at this unmoderated content and see how they can safeguard some people who are vulnerable, especially young children. Then also issues to do with plagiarism and copyright. This is about clarifying the data that was used to test it, to train the models. So like I was telling you before, we need to understand where the data was obtained from, what kind of data was used to train these models so that it can produce the output that it has produced. So these are some of the issues that will likely be addressed by incoming AI regulations. But like I told you before, these regulations, they are so difficult to produce. Why? Because we want the benefits, but at the same time, we want to avoid harm, we want to avoid bias. Yet at times, you can't really strike a balance and come up with just one particular aspect which deals with bias, while it's at the same time, you get the information that you want. So that's where we are having challenges with regulation of artificial intelligence tools. For today, this is what I have for you on AI ethics and regulations. At the moment, I'll hand over to the MC for questions, if there are any, as we move on. I thank you.